Believe it or not, this is a case that was only reported in the last couple of days. But the actual act occurred 8 years ago. This is the case of two Sikhs who lived in Jammu and Kashmir in J&K. They've been recently, just in the last few days, acquitted in a criminal conspiracy case. And this case dates back to 2017. So this happened 8 years ago. They had to wait 8 years for justice. Now, these two were allegedly putting up Sikhs for Justice posters near a Chandigarh college in the Punjab. Now, the presiding judge said the case against the men had gaping holes, in his words, and failed miserably to prove that they even committed any crimes. And as the Sikh community has said, these are pretty hollow attempts, deliberately designed to criminalise Sikhs. And as a result of this, they are quite often indefinitely incarcerated until these cases are heard. And they are used deliberately to act as a deterrent against Khalistan campaigners. And of course, to prevent and deter anybody showing any support for the Khalistan cause. And I'll just quickly run through some of the details of this case so you can understand what it was all about. Now, this actually is this is reported in several outlets, and I've chosen one at random. This is the Hindustan Times, of course, showing of course a pro-Modi bent on it, as they tend to do. But it said a local court has acquitted these two men, including what they claim was an accomplice of Gurpatan Singh Panoon. Yes, of course, Gurpatan Singh Panoon, who we report on regularly. And he was arrested in a case of pasting posters regarding the Khalistan referendum in Mohali in 2017, yes, 8 years ago. Firstly, on a local basis, once again, it's the local police, the local process of law just failing, firstly, in its timely process. It's taken 8 years to bring this case to court. And of course, the case was then thrown out on basically a completely flawed case on behalf of the Indian state prosecution. But more importantly, it's the bigger picture. This is once again, these are Sikhs who are campaigning for Khalistan being targeted by the Indian state. This is not democracy. This is the Indian government weaponizing the process of law, weaponizing something fundamental, the fundamental mechanics of a normal democratic society, but twisting it and manipulating it into a weapon to be used against a normal, peaceful, democratic movement.